gentlemen, Mr. Andy greensalad! Right, good evening. How you all doing, all right?
Hey!
Yeah. My name's Andy, and as you can probably tell, I'm not from around these parts. I'm actually from Somerset.
Hey!
But before I go any further, and further is a proper word, is you go far, then you go farther, then you go farther. It's like when you drink. You get drunk, you get drunkerer, and you're probably the drunkerest. So before I go any farther, I want to dispel 2 myths about people from Somerset, okay? The first myth is that we don't talk like pirates, okay? Alright, that really annoys me. We don't talk like pirates. Everyone knows a pirate goes, ooh-ar. But people from Somerset, we say, ooh-ar. See, there's a big difference there. Also, the second myth is that we are not carrot crunching, tractor driving, cousin marrying country bumpkins, okay? We're not from Carlo, alright? So I grew up in Somerset, and I grew up in a small shire. And growing up in a small shire, there is a limited gene pool, and it is always very difficult to meet your future wife or partner. So they say the best place to meet your future wife and partner is at a family reunion. And going to a wedding in Somerset, so you go into a wedding and they go bride or groom. You look at the front of the church and go, ooh, bit of both really. It's funny, I did a gig in Drogheda and I told that story and everyone just nodded and go, oh yeah, same here. So now we're living in Ireland. You're a great bunch of people, so give yourself a round of applause. Everyone go Brock and everything. Yes, I love the Irish. I still think you're all a bit mad though. For instance, like nicknames. My name's Andy Greensalad, but my nickname is Salad because greensalad gets turned to green salad. So I get called Salad, my brother gets called Side Salad, and my nephews get called the Mixed Salads. But over here in Ireland, for nicknames, all you do for nicknames in Ireland is put an O on everyone's name, don't you? So Dermot becomes Dermo, Declan becomes Deco, Jonathan becomes Jono, and it's quite ironic really, because I work with this Portuguese lad called Franco, where everyone just calls him Frank. So like I said, I'm living in Ireland. I'm actually living in North County Dublin. I live in a town called Skerries. Do you know Skerries? Yeah, Skerries? Which is quite a weird name in itself. But to get to Skerries, I'm sure you know, you have to go through 2 towns called Lusk and Rush. Which just sounds strange to me. I mean, you've got Lusk, Rush and Skerries. And to me, that sounds like 3 stages of an STD. I mean, you could be dancing away in one of Dublin's best dance clubs, like Copperface Lilies, whatever they're called. And you meet her across the dance floor, your eyes meet, and it's Lusk at first sight. So you get your wicked blue, you go across, sing a few lines, bring her back to your place, do the business. It's that easy, honestly, lads. Next morning, you're in the shower, and you suddenly got a rush in your pants. You thought, oh, Jesus Christ, I went to the doctor about this. So you go to the doctor, drop your trousers, he grabs you, and goes, sorry mate, you got full-blown scaries. I guess it could be worse, you could have bowel brigham. Anyway, like I said, I love living in Ireland. I love travelling around Ireland. It's nice to know you've got, thank you. It's nice to know you've got motorways now in Ireland. But what I noticed with your motorways in Ireland, you have to pay to go everywhere. Also, like, you have to pay to go to Belfast, you have to pay to go to Galway, you don't have to pay to go to Cork. But I've noticed somewhere where you don't have to pay on the motorway. Do you know where this is? Limerick. It's fucking great. If I worked for the Limerick Tourist Board, my slogan would be, come to Limerick, it's fucking free. It's great. But I went to Limerick once. That's the end of that. I went to Limerick once. So I had some big news. I'm actually going to become a father for the first time this summer. And just so it's clear, I mean like a daddy, not a father in a church. Okay, so I'm become a father, and we're thinking about names. Because obviously names are very important, because that child is going to be stuck with a name for the rest of its life, so you have to think very carefully. Jono, yeah, very good. So we thought of a name that means fearless, leader of the pride, feared by others. Good, so we're going to call the baby Tyrannosaurus, or just Ty for short. Then we thought of the middle name, and we thought of the middle name of wise, humble, respected by others. So this summer we're going to have Tyrannosaurus, Yoda, greensalad. Can't wait. So the baby's due just after the World Cup, and if my missus was here, she hates me saying that because I refer everything to football, and she says, "Oh, Andy, you love football more than me." I mean, I've been going at her for 8 seasons now. You think she'd get over it, wouldn't you? So when I first moved to Ireland, I was actually single, and I know, it's very terrible. And I was set upon this blind date with this lovely Irish girl. She was as tall as me. She was 6 foot tall. She had long blonde hair. Her name was lovely Irish name. Her name was Tatiana. She was from a place in Ireland called Latvia, which I think it's in County Kildare. Anyway, we met at a pub downtown. We met in a pub called Bruxelles, which is just outside the Westbury by that big statue of Michael Jackson. You know the one? So we met there, had a few drinks, and we got talking. And she said to me, she goes, I can't read the accent, she goes, "Wendy, I love your accent, where are you from?" So I said to her, "Go on love, hazard a guess, where am I from?" "Ooh, are you Australian?" I said, "No, Tatiana, I ain't Australian." So she goes, "Ooh, Andy, are you from South Africa?" I said, "No, sorry Tatiana, I'm not from South Africa." And she goes, "I know, you're a pirate!" A fucking bitch. So I did what any good pirate would do. I pillaged her and stole her gold. Obviously, coming from Somerset, I'm into my sports, like woody throwing and cheese rolling. Very big in Somerset. And last year, I went to the England-Ireland rugby match at Croke Park. Yeah, hey, well done. And I have to say, for one island and for 4 provinces, you've got 4 very distinct kinds of fans, haven't you? You've got all the Munster fans. I mean, they just go everywhere wearing their Munster jerseys, don't they? They wear them fucking everywhere. They wear them every single Ireland game. I mean, it's alright wearing a Munster jersey, but wear it at the right place. Because you wear it in the wrong place. I mean, it's like wearing your pyjamas to school. I mean, you should know. You always wear your pyjamas to school. I mean, if you wear them in the wrong place, I mean, I should know. I wore my pyjamas to school once, but it was the wrong school, and I was 26 at the time, and now I'm not allowed near schools. So that's the Munster fans. And then you had the Ulster fans. They weren't too sure which team to support. Then you had the Leinster fans. I'm not going to say about the Leinster fans. A Leinster rugby fan, I mean, they sound too, I don't know, they sound too English to me. It's like their accent, they're auditioning for a Harry Potter film or something. Kind of strange. And then, last but not least, you have the Connacht fans. And they were at Croke Park, they're just going, Jesus, what time is Westlife on? Anyway, my name's Andy, thank you very much. One more time for Andy!
Good. So one more answer, then we